to rock, you know what I mean, definitely in your career
Fact.
endeavors. But you're tuned into the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, episode 298. That's Sam Ant over there. They want to call you Sandman so
God,
bad.
You know what? Let's talk. No, my bad to cut you off. Hold your thought.
You good.
We got to talk about that, man. Should I officially just turn it into Sandman? But it's ride now.
Right.
Obviously, it's Sam Anthony. My first name Sam. My middle name Anthony. You know that. You family. Right. So what you think?
And it's probably a little bit my fault because the way that I'm saying it, you know what I'm saying? I am saying Ant, but I guess my accent and whatever, I'm making it sound like, yeah, exactly. But I could hear it sometimes, you know, on the camera when I go back and listen. I can see what somebody would think it was Sandman, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna say, you do whatever you want. Like, you know, it's not a big deal. If you feel like that's what they know you by, I mean, it could be beneficial at this point now.
I understand marketing. If y'all know me as that, we about to make some money, baby. It's the Sandman. But I was thinking a couple days ago, like, yes, it's the Sandman. Fuck, I'm gonna make this shit work. These niggas keep calling me this shit. I ain't gonna.
Well, if they tell me like Sandman and that nigga, oh God.
You know what's it's funny because I was like, I changed, like I told motherfucker, nah, it's not Sandman, it's Sam Ant. Or like some of the loyal people will say, nah, it's Sam Ant. And they'll go,
it does sound good.
It got a ring to it. Like, fuck, that'd be Sandman. I don't know.
Yeah, but man, speaking of something that went down, man, today, not Sandman, but Pop Smoke, another crazy name. Pop Smoke was reportedly arrested on Friday. Sandman. Now the story is pretty much saying, according to court documents, that the 20-year-old rapper, you know, Pop Smoke, who we just learned about a few days ago, to be honest, pretty much was supposed to be borrowing this car for a music video shoot in Los Angeles. Now he entered into a verbal agreement that the car could be used once again for a video shoot. And what happened was, once the car didn't get returned the following day, the owner of that car reported the car stolen, tracked down the GPS. The car was actually somewhere in Arizona. Now the next month, a whole month goes past, Pop Smoke posts the car up on social media with the New York tag, but then they say takes the picture down. Now Pop Smoke put another picture up. Y'all can see it right there. He was coming back from Fashion Week in Paris, where he was apprehended by the police at JFK Airport. Saying, man, I know you don't know a lot about Brooklyn rapper Pop Smoke. Neither do I. I just recently found out about him because of the Meek Mill and him reaching out, the Casanova drama that was going down. But young man, right now, his name is pretty much rising to stardom. What do you think about this story right here? You think that it's maybe a little bit misunderstanding? What's your thoughts on this?
That's what it sounded like right now. I don't know enough about the situation. I don't know enough about the character, the man of Pop Smoke to sit back and really accurately comment on it, even from afar, because we don't know any of these motherfuckers. We just sit back and comment off of basic activities and shit that we see them doing, give our perspective. But it looks like a misunderstanding. I don't see much coming out of this. I mean, even though the feds picked them up and we know how they are, and anytime you hear the feds, you automatically think that somebody's doomed to hell, because 9 times out of 10 they are. I see this being a little bit of a misunderstanding. Obviously, when he put it up on social media, somebody got in his ear and told him to take it down for the reasoning. And maybe that's when he realized there's something more to this than what I got going on. And I have to,
and he's traveling.
You know what I'm saying?
He's going back and forth. It was probably, you know, again, from the looks of things and the way his name is rising, from what I hear from people, you know, this dude is pretty much on his way up in the game. So I don't think he would have to like try to steal a Bentley, you know what I mean, at this point. So.
And flashing on social media.
Right. It was just something that, you know,
even though we
a little bit irresponsible. Yeah, irresponsible, could have been, you know, forgotten, something like that. But you just gotta, you know, try to clear things up like this. Again, this dude might not have been in town for a couple of weeks or a month or whatever, and then the car was sitting somewhere. Who knows what the situation was? But nevertheless, was arrested. Is due to be arraigned out there in Brooklyn, and we should see what happens from there. I'm thinking that what's going to go down is he'll get a bail, obviously post a bond, and come to some type of agreement with the owner of the car, and all charges probably be dropped. I don't see it being that crazy.
And this will make him even more popular, and we'll learn about it
now. I mean, like you said, we knew about it. We didn't actually cover the story with Casanova and
talked about it, but we
talked about it. So it's just like now, all the blogs talking about it. We're talking about it, you know, on our podcast. And yeah, so you know, I did listen to a little bit of his music. I actually heard the song when he was supposedly dissing Casanova. He's okay. Yeah, I mean, he's not a bad rapper.
Young bull rapper.
Yeah. I mean, you know, New York. He got a nice little sound or whatever. You know, definitely check him out. You know what I mean? If you get a chance. You like Casanova two times, whatever, it's 2X, 2 times, whatever.
I appreciate all New York rappers if they stay genuine in New York. Don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't got pride. I love all New York rappers. They say genuine New York. He remind me of the old like MOP kind of brothers in the 90s and you know what I mean? Them aggressive kind of rappers. I could appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. I want to talk about your boy Odell Beckham, Sam, man. Now I know you've seen this story. You know, you're watching the LSU championship game the other night.
Sure was.
Shout out to them brothers out there. They got it done. Well, Odell Beckham was alumni, you know, in the locker room, chilling, getting buzzed, drinking and whatnot. And here's what happened next. So there we see Odell Beckham, you know, pretty much looks like a security officer or a police officer. He goes in, smacks him on the ass. You know, no other, I can't, you know, sugarcoat that. Looks at him a little bit, you know, even before that, I think he was looking a little bit. Yeah. Then he commenced to giving him a love tap on his booty. It was actually an arrest warrant that was issued for this, Sam, man. What do you think about him slapping a cop on his ass and the arrest warrant being issued? Do you think this will affect his NFL future?
I'll answer that question first.
And is it sexual assault? But go ahead.
I'll answer that question first. I don't. The first off, we see a lot of weirdo shit going on in them NFL locker rooms. We've seen NFL players pat each other on the ass after a good game all the time and kind of give each other looks or whatever, but it's something that goes on within locker rooms for whatever reason. I don't justify it, right? Why was that cop in the locker room looking like they were reprimanding a kid after winning a game? Right. Like, why was you in his face? It's beyond me. Like, why is a cop or somebody even in that locker room doing that to this kid? In the beginning? I don't know. All right, so let's talk about Odell. Oh, no, my fault. In regards to the arrest warrant, I think if it wasn't Odell Beckham and if it wasn't the polarizing figure it was, we wouldn't even be hearing about it. But because it's Odell, because he's a wide receiver, because he's one of the most popular athletes that we have in the world, let alone in football. And a lot of the times in football, they love to keep them helmets on, keep the numbers rolling, and let the emblem make all the money as opposed to the person underneath all the equipment. Odell Beckham changing the game, having a big Rolex on or a nice ass watch, having the marketing deals and things like that. He's a brand. So they don't like that. They don't like it with receivers. You've seen it with Antonio Brown mess, even though that's a very much self-inflicted. So anything that they can get on Odell, they blow it up 50 times over. But he was drunk as hell.
Enjoying it.
I don't know if that was a little too much. I don't know if that's just the normal for alumni doing their thing. I don't know if it's the camera age. I don't know. But he was tore up. He had that look in his eye. I seen that drunk look, and like seen the cop or security guard staring at him, and he looked dead at his ass. And he slapped him, and he looked at him like, I'll slap you again. Turn around. Like,
oh, man.
He's like, Odell, God damn, you're Odell Beckham, dog. Like, you're not just an alumni. You are the most popular receiver in the NFL right now on camera after throwing money to the kids. And you know how the NCAA works. It's just like a bunch of stuff that your name is getting thrown out there. And it's this little nitpicking negative stuff. You don't want to see it. Questionable behavior, Odell. Know you was drunk. It looked like you was honestly drunk. Come on, bro. You got to do better.
Man, and the Cleveland Browns did release a statement. I'll read that.
They're going to release him. Hopefully they release him.
Nah, I mean, come to the Eagles. We'll take it. Now, I mean, you can't be touching people on the booty, though. But anyway, we're aware of the incident, the Cleveland Browns say, and have been in touch with Odell and his representatives on the matter. They are cooperating with the proper authorities to appropriately address the situation. Now, once again, the New Orleans Police Department issued an arrest warrant for OBJ for misdemeanor charge of simple battery. Now, this could be something that I think Sam Ant will eventually may get just swept under the rug. Maybe they'll downgrade it to something, and that'll happen. It looks like it's a big story now, but you know how this media thing goes. Things will go. I don't foresee anything, you know, coming from the NFL unless he gets charged. I think if somebody gets charged, they have responsibility to suspend him or do whatever they're going to do. But I think this eventually, you know, get dropped. But I think it definitely shows some questionable behavior. You know, maybe just a little bit too drunk. Now, I want to ask you this, Sam, man. If this had been a woman, a female reporter or something like that, how would you have viewed it then?
That's a great question.
A lot of times the female reporters, not to cut you off, you know, they'll be in the locker rooms. The guys are kind of half dressed and whatnot, and just here's what it is: football and a basketball, and you know, it's an environment that could get hostile. Now, how would you feel if that was a female reporter that, you know, had a nice little?
I think Odell will be in trouble this morning. I know Odell will be. Not this morning. That happened a couple of days ago.
Right.
Tuesday morning, Odell would be in trouble. It'd be some major things going down on the NFL, from the NFL, Cleveland probably definitely would have released him, and it'd be going on from there. We all know the severity and the sensitivity that we have in this day and age. If that would have been a female, I think it would have been very different. Even though from this human being's perspective, I'll put it this way, it makes more sense to slap a woman on the ass from a man than it would be to slap a man on the ass. I don't speak for this podcast. I speak for me.
But what if it was some people could say this to him, man. They could say, he was just having fun.
He was just having fun.
But it's just like, damn.
Just come on, though, man. And it's an authority figure who's obviously already reprimanding another brother for whatever reason. He's in there nitpicking. You see that he's nitpicking. Why do that?
Right.
To make him nitpick more. And damn, brothers, can we put the cameras down for 5 seconds? Please.
Right.
They ain't even need to be on camera.
Yeah.
But y'all filming it, and then it gets out.
Barstool Sports actually had that footage.
So, I mean, was it a reporter that filmed it? Was it a player that filmed it?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure at the time. I mean, it could have been just anybody. I mean, you see that, man. People get them phones out for any type of incident. It could have been just somebody just innocently in there just taping Odell, and he just does some crazy shit. Because Odell's in the locker room. Let's get him on camera.
They're not very true.
So, crazy, man. People want to put what they want to put. They listen to it on the podcast or whatever this video goes, and they'll, give us what they think about it. But I just think he was just having fun. I'm not going to put any labels on him right now, but it definitely looks suspect, though.
Yeah. Now, I'm not going to label him. She should have knew better than that. God damn it, Odell. Speaking of how people going to talk how they want to talk, man, I had the Kodak Black story up for a little while before YouTube started acting funny and stupid. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to chill.
Right.
A lot of people were upset at us, man. Do you feel any different about your thoughts on Kodak Black not after the comments, because whatever, but just after sleeping on it? Do you feel any different, or you feel the same, like that he's crying about it?
I feel exactly the same way. I mean,